Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Mike. Here we go. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Slam.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
From the gun on third down, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
82, 40.
On play action, Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10 up at the 44.
Let's go, Great. Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 49, check 49. Kill.
He's got rip 5-2, out here. Listen.
To throw, it's Wentz. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Patterson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try option, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Raiders nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now, Atkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Atkinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the Raiders have got him.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check. Crunch. 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 Shit. 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 Ram. He's checking crack.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
In a fourth down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Jones on the return. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. On first down, Carr. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score as his guys are able to regain the lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Eagles 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Patterson on the carry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Jones. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On first down, Atkinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw his car. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check 43.
On play action, it's Wentz. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now a play fake. Wentz. Open man is Arcega Whiteside. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
Eagles. Watch the
They'll run on first down. Patterson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Go. 120.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Tyson.
Kill.
Wait, good.
Shotgun now for Wentz. It's complete to Diggs. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's get it.
Brings up 3rd and
8.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action. Now Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
59, Mike. Check. 59.
What's up?
Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Express.
He's checking. Crash. Hey, switch gears.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Atkinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Express. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Throwing again. Carr. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I can't believe they even let you play.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. On second down now, Atkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Here's Carr. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Boy, shifts past him, and he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Wentz going to throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Wentz now on first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
74.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles get a score closer. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll try the left side. Atkinson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Kill! It's a party now! That's up!
Throwing his car on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Raiders 45, Eagles 20. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a pass, and he took it.
On second down, it's Patterson. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss.
It's 3rd and 16.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 13. And some room to maneuver.
Intercepted by the Raiders. His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, we're good, we're good. New lady. Get set.
Carr now on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, 47.
Yeah, that's what I do. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Wentz. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Wentz now on 1st down. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Big series right here. We got
to throw again. Carr under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Express. Check 24. Check 24. Express. Hatchet. Hatchet. Kill. Express. Turn it up. Turn it up.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
It's our time.
Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Eagles 33.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. Now the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a dump off here complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Wentz on third down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check it out, read. Alert flare, flare. Under 10, 10.
To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, kill. Hey, Ford Tokyo. Here, sit. I got motion there. Me. I got this. Bang.
One final try now for Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one has gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.